Yo, what's going on, good people? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all come in. Need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already done it. So I know everybody done seen what's going on. Everybody done heard about what's going on. It's just crazy that people thought that this couldn't happen, though. What's going on, good people? Hit that like button. It's just crazy that people thought that this couldn't happen, though. It don't matter how much money you got, no matter what lane you in. When the Fed's coming, they coming. And like I try to tell people, when they come for a reason. They was looking for evidence. One second, y'all. Give me 1 second. But yeah, they said he got multiple cribs raided at the same time. So they raided multiple cribs at the same time. The Cali home and then the Miami home.
And the search that they are conducting, we again don't know a lot of information in terms of what evidence they're trying to collect, who they're looking for, or why they made the raid to begin with. But again, this could possibly be involving the sex trafficking investigation. And again, when we get more details, of course, we'll bring it to you. But going to.
So a lot of people thinking it's involving the sex trafficking and all that, and they saying he got bodies locked up or buried and women chained up. That's all allegedly, and I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that.
Be a while, you see the Department of Homeland Security officers right there in that Bearcat. You know, this could be phase 2 of what to do now, what they're searching for, and making sure they have all their information they need when they conduct a raid like this and go through the process of going through that property. It is a big mansion indeed, owned by Bad Boy Films and one of Sean Combs's children. So again, this happening just about 20 minutes ago at this point. We do have video from earlier. Supposedly, if we could show you that, and we have been showing to you in a bigger box.
I didn't even wash my hands. Fuck that, no way.
The live pictures you're seeing right now, but
yo, chat, I swear, bro, Diddy's up like, Diddy's a billionaire. He done paid off every nigga he done fucked, every bitch he done having these 50-man orgies. I never thought this would ever happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a being with you.
Little use of force. So clearly it is a process whenever you conduct a raid like this. So again, we do have Haley Winslow on the ground as well. She is pushed back to a certain perimeter though. So they're very differing vantage points that we can see. But if we do look at the ground shot there, you see law enforcement on the ground there as well. Haley, anything changing where you're at right now?
Just a lot more people showing up on scene. It's been pretty hectic out here. Yeah, this all unfolded about 25 minutes ago, and I apologize that you couldn't hear me clearly earlier. It's very loud, especially we've got, of course, Sky Fox showing you all of this from overhead. But basically, it all started about 25 minutes ago. 30 or so law enforcement vehicles that were from the Department of Homeland Security.
But chat, when they show up like that, they showing up for a reason, and people don't really understand. Let's see. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away. This particular search warrant, it has to be based off. So this is how a search warrant is gotten, right? It has to be based on probable cause that there is some evidence to support that a crime was committed in someone's personal property. You have a right to an expectation of privacy at your personal home, even in your vehicle to some extent. Vehicle, much less in your home, absolutely. Your vehicle, they don't have to do a search warrant. They could actually have a dog sniff if they smell weed, or weed. If weed was illegal where you're from, they could search your car. But in your house, they can't just run up in your house. They have to get a warrant. So what usually has to happen is they have to have a judge. If it's local, some magistrate. This is feds. Look how. By the way, the way they're pulling up, and this is the thing too. The way you're seeing here is pulling up is because how big the property is, who it is, how much money he has. For example, I'm going to keep using myself as an example because this happened to me. I was very shocked. They pulled up to my shit with a SWAT team. And I was like, why? They said, well, when we ran your name, and I'm telling you, this is 100% fact. They said, we've issued you 50 guns. We know you have, they know every legal gun I have. We're not pulling up to your crib with 3 cops. Nigga, you have 50 guns. Like, imagine you're really doing something crazy. You're going to set up a perimeter and shoot it out with us. We're showing up with a SWAT team, my nigga, just because. My lawyer even talks to me like,
How big the crib is. How big the crib is.
you register with them with us. We're not pulling up to your house alone. Diddy, with all of his resources, they're pulling up like they're going, this is some big operation. Honestly, they're probably looking up paperwork. Here's the thing why I think probably helped propel this. They're in most of these civil suits, and I don't know if maybe the police or the feds have probably interviewed some of these people, even Cassie. Hey, did Diddy ever record you guys doing this shit? They might be like, yeah, he got him on VHS tape. He got him hidden. So they might be in there looking for VHS tapes. The Lil Rod shit, even though I think that was all a lie, Lil Rod claimed that there was video. There was a tech guy that worked with Diddy that would be able to spy on certain shit or record certain shit, but hide certain shit. So they need to get up in there. They have to raid everything at the same time, grab everybody, get them out of there, get them in cuffs, and be like, now we have control of your system. So if you guys used to be deleting stuff, if you had a freak off like last week with Carisha getting, a motherfucking, baseball bat stuffed up her pussy, we're gonna get the whole raw footage before y'all.
This is for fair use YouTube. This is only commentary purposes only. We only commentating on this. Shout out to Djakademiks.
Do anything with it. We're not gonna give y'all the opportunity to hide it, move it around. So I think they're just taking
People hit that like button, hit that share button.
They got everybody in cuffs. Apparently, Diddy flew out to somewhere. Everybody's gonna be in cuffs. Then the forensic or IT forensic team is gonna come in, comb through everything, and actually figure out if there's evidence of any foul play. Here's also the thing that's gonna be very interesting, right? Imagine if, they're investigating based on these allegations of previous times. It doesn't prevent them from using it. Say they got some video of a freak off that happened the other week, and then they go talk to those girls. And again, that wasn't the source of their investigation, but they could, right? Obviously, Diddy has high powered lawyers. At that point, they would try to throw stuff out, be like, nah, y'all came in for that.
Like I said, when the feds come knocking, they come for a reason. They ain't come knocking for nothing. And people was appalled that they came. They ain't expect that to come for Diddy because he's a multi-million. Forget that, he's a billionaire. Diddy's a billionaire. And they thought money could hush and just keep shit swept under the rug. But as we see now, that's not the issue. That's not the case. It's deeper than what a lot of people think and a lot of people thought.
That reason, y'all can't find footage on other shit and try to charge, but they're coming in to get all footage, computers, cell phones. They're coming in for all type of electronic communication to make sure that they could preserve whatever evidence. And I have to believe, and this is just my personal opinion, I have to believe that the this isn't the only thing they need to make their case. They either have cooperating witnesses, right? They have other things that could tie Diddy to some charges that you got to remember. This they're probably spending $100,000 to do all this, right? They're not just doing this like, hopefully we find some, hopefully we find the video of you doing some weird shit. No, they're not doing that for that. They're doing this to say, if there's additional information, I would think, because it's the feds. The feds don't play around. Okay, let me unmute. I know you want to hear me. Let's hear this for now. I'm gonna be here all day, people. God damn it, this shit broke while we on.
Get the all clear to allow them inside while these officers that we see.
Chat, when I say 100K, to mobilize this, look at this truck right here. Everybody, there's going to be 100 task force people involved in this. It's not only happening in this is the Miami home, but it's also happening in Homely Hills, which is in LA. They raided 2 houses same time, coordinated the feds. They're going to be taking control of the property for hours, maybe a day or two, searching it. It's that big. You're going to have people around the perimeter, people canvassing for shit. You're going to have detectives who are going to be fucking interviewing people. You're going to have so much stuff going on. This is the $100,000 operation. Come on, like, this is not a small thing, right? Again, I could imagine wherever Diddy was going on a plane, once he boarded that particular private jet, when that jet lands, remember, they're already at his house. They're going to greet him. So the feds are going to greet him there and probably detain him and let him know, hey, you're the subject. Hey, we served a search warrant at your houses. You're the subject of an investigation. We would like to speak to you, but you don't have to speak to us, which obviously Diddy wouldn't speak to them. Diddy would probably immediately get his lawyers to start engaging with the police officers. Now they're engaging with remember, this is the feds, the highest level. You're engaging with the feds not knowing if there's charges. You're engaging with the feds not knowing if already they have enough to charge you or what particular situation. Keep in mind, like, unlike the Andrew Tate stuff, we don't even know what's going on with Andrew Tate. When it comes to, like, in America, they got to let you know what the fuck is going on. So, you know what I mean? It's not one of them hazy situations you don't know. So, again, I would imagine that the police have been working with people over time along the way, and this is some crazy shit. But anyway, let me keep going.
Go later on. And I don't believe the word arrested has been used out here as of yet. But again, still very active situation. And of course, that is a huge house. And they've got a lot of rooms to clear before they allow those investigators in.
Yeah, we talk about the process of bringing this many law enforcement.
All I gotta say is the feds got their things orchestrated the way they want it to be. The feds got their information. They got everything that they need. So that's why they came in with the raid. The feds don't do things just to do it. The feds do things strategically, and they properly plan certain situations. Fuck that, every situation. So, like I said, Diddy, man, hold your head up. We told you it was coming. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We the People TV. I'm out, man.